Welcome back to Cronkite News. I'm Ashley Engel, and this is your Cronkite Sports Report. The top-seeded University of Arizona men's basketball team continued their dramatic run in the NCAA tournament last night with an 85-80 overtime victory over TCU. Cronkite News reporter Lindsay Zenti was in San Diego for the Wild finish.
In the Arizona Wildcats' overtime win against TCU, Christian Coloco said that their motto was very simple.
Was win or go home. It's win or go home. So we just went there and we knew we had to battle through adversity. And I mean, that's not the first time we're down. And we knew we got to keep playing our game.
With a team who had their backs against the wall going into overtime, they found a way to survive and advance.
The two greatest weeks in college basketball are, when you win your round of 32 game leading up to the Sweet 16, and then the best one is, you win your Elite 8 game and you're preparing for a Final Four.
Arizona under head coach Tommy Lloyd had a lot of doubters going into March Madness, but the first-year head coach didn't blink under the bright lights.
Coach, he trusts us, and he just taught us, we got to hang in there.
The Wildcats now move on to the Sweet 16, where they will face number 5 Houston. In San Diego, Lindsay Zinti, Cronkite News.
Meanwhile, the 4th-seeded U of A women are making a run of their own at the McHale Center. The Wildcats advanced to round of 32 after a 72-67 win over 13th-seeded UNLV. They play again tonight at 7 against 5th-seed North Carolina. Head coach Adia Barnes says her team needs to step up on defense tonight.
I thought that, we struggled defensively in some points of the game, and I think they hit some really big shots, tough shots. I thought first half the post players were way too comfortable inside, hitting some tough shots, but I think it was too easy in the beginning of the game. Then they got really confident.
I think just being that Arizona defense that we normally bring, we have to bring that from the get-go here on out. It's do or die, so we have to be ready.
The Suns got a huge win last night, beating the Sacramento Kings 127-124 in overtime. Devin Booker, who led the team with 31 points, was proud of the team's performance and the players stepping up.
It's a team win. It takes a special group to do what we did. 3 guys fouling out and, other guys stepping up and, just look comfortable. They didn't even look out of whack. They look ready to go.
And on the mat, the ASU wrestling team had a strong showing at the NCAA championships this weekend. Heavyweight Colton Schultz finished 2nd in his division, losing to national champion Gable Stevenson. The team finished 4th overall at the event behind Penn State, Michigan, and Iowa. Schultz was the only Sun Devil wrestler to compete in his division's championship. The NHL trade deadline ended earlier today, and the Coyotes added players to their roster and collected future draft picks. Yesterday, they acquired a conditional 4th-round draft pick from the Dallas Stars in exchange for a goaltender, Scott Wedgwood. Today, the Coyotes acquired center Jack McBain from the Minnesota Wild for a 2022 second-round draft pick. They also picked up forward Brian Little and prospect center Nathan Smith from the Jets in exchange for a 4th-round pick. And they traded winger Johan Larsson for a 2023 3rd-round pick. Now, not many people know about the monster trucks that travel around the country every weekend. However, many know the name Gravedigger. The legendary truck is celebrating a special anniversary this year. Cronkite News reporter Michael Garaffa was on hand for its first stop in Arizona.
Monster Jam Stadium Tour Yellow rolled into State Farm Stadium with the legendary Gravedigger celebrating its 40th anniversary.
It's crazy how long this truck's lasted. I mean, Dennis Anderson created this truck back in 1982, and I'm proud to be out here representing it.
Our fans have been behind us since 1982, 40 years. So the best thing we can do is not only give them Gravedigger and a 40th anniversary edition of that, but Son of a Digger. And I'm going to go out there just like I'm a digger.
In 2017, after 35 years, Gravedigger's creator and main driver, Dennis Anderson, stepped out of the truck for good. But his family continues the legacy, as all 4 of his kids are now behind the wheel.
So now it's 4 Andersons, my older brother Adam, my little sister Kristen, and my little brother Weston.
It's an all-star lineup on Team Gravedigger, and definitely something I'm proud to be a part of.
Ryan Anderson holds the world record for the longest bicycle in a monster truck and showed off his skills in front of thousands of fans at State Farm Stadium. He was able to secure the only win for Team Digger during the weekend.
I'd love to match my world record inside of a stadium. That would be awesome, but even just to make one entire lap would be a huge feat in itself.
Anderson managed to win the overall event championship, maintaining the top spot on the tour. If he can hold that lead, it would qualify him for the Monster Jam World Finals in Orlando in May. Winning a World Finals championship there would provide the perfect cap to their 40th anniversary season. In Glendale, Michael Garaffa, Cronkite News.
That's all for today's Cronkite Sports Report. Back to you, Sedona and Mackenzie.